Lola's story began on a very hot afternoon in Lagos. The sun was high, the streets were noisy, and the smell of roasted corn filled the air. Inside a tiny room at the back of her aunt's house, Lola sat on a small wooden stool, her sewing machine in front of her. The room was so small she could touch both walls if she stretched her arms. Scraps of fabric were everywhere, red, blue, green, like pieces of a dream that hadn't yet come together. Lola wiped the sweat from her forehead. She had been sewing since morning, but the dress she was making didn't look right. Then her phone buzzed. "Hi, sorry Lola, I won't be taking the dress again," the message read. Lola's heart sank. This was her only order for the week. She put her head on the table and closed her eyes. "What am I doing wrong?" she whispered. But Lola was not alone. Her best friend, Amora, came to check on her. Amora was funny and always tried to make Lola smile. "Lola, don't cry," Amora said, holding her hand. "One day, your clothes will be on TV and everybody will be wearing them." Lola laughed a little, but her heart still felt heavy. The struggle. Lola worked very hard. Every day she walked to the market with her friend Tond, who helped her carry fabric on his motorbike. She bargained for every coin she could save. She worked at a tailor's shop where the boss, Madam Busy, was very strict. "Lola, you are too slow. The customer is waiting," Madam Busy would shout. One day, after being shouted at in front of a customer, Lola couldn't hold back her tears. She stepped outside and sat by the dusty road. Children were running around, women were selling fruits, life was moving, but inside Lola's chest, everything felt stuck. Amora found her there and sat beside her. "Lola," Amora said softly, "don't let one bad day end your dream. You are meant for more." The turning point. That night, Lola could not sleep. She looked at her book full of beautiful dress sketches. "No one has seen these," she thought. She picked up her phone and made a small video, showing her designs. She spoke gently, from the heart. "I may not have a big shop or fancy machines," she said, "but I have my passion. And I will not give up." The next morning she posted it online. At first, nothing happened. No likes. No comments. But Lola kept posting every single day. She posted how she cut fabric, how she made mistakes, how she fixed them, and how happy she was when she finished a dress. Then one day, everything changed. A bright, colorful jacket she made went viral. People shared it everywhere. Orders started coming in. The rise. Lola used every little profit to buy a better sewing machine, more fabric, and branded nylon bags. She rented a tiny shop. Amora helped her paint the walls a bright yellow. Soon she hired 2 helpers, Chioma and Blessing, who were young and excited to learn. The shop was full of noise and laughter, the sound of scissors cutting, machines humming, and girls chatting as they sewed. Even Ton helped by delivering finished clothes to customers on his motorbike. Lola's social media page kept growing. People started trusting her work. The big moment. One day, she got a surprise message. "Dear Lola, we would like you to show your designs at the Lagos Fashion Show." Lola couldn't believe it. She screamed so loud that Amora thought something was wrong. On the day of the show, Lola was shaking as she stood backstage. Her models walked out, one by one, wearing her bold Ankara designs. The lights were bright, the music was loud, and the crowd clapped and cheered. Tears filled Lola's eyes. After the show, a fashion magazine editor walked up to her. "Your work is amazing," she said. "We would love to feature you in our magazine." That feature changed everything. The victory. Orders poured in. Lola hired more workers, 3, then 5, then 10. She moved into a big, bright studio with space for everyone. There were sewing machines everywhere, mannequins wearing beautiful clothes, and rows of colorful fabrics stacked neatly. One day, Lola walked through her new studio, watching everyone work, Chioma laughing, Blessing ironing, Ton carrying deliveries. She smiled. This is what I prayed for, she thought. That night, after everyone left, Lola sat alone at her desk. On it was a small framed photo of her very first tiny room. She held the photo and whispered, "Thank you, God. I didn't give up." She turned off the lights, smiling. Lola was no longer just a girl with a dream. She was a boss, a teacher, a designer, and she was just getting started.